Free kick.
What you're seeing here is a new version of the very famous DolphinVR, rebuilt from its hashes from 2016 to be used now in 2026 with 6 degrees of freedom, motion controller support were required and much more, all made by iCris4. You can find everything on GitHub, and this allows you to experiment and create things like this Mario Galaxy played in mixed reality inside your living room through Apple Vision Pro. Wow! But let's see how it works. Installing it is very simple. Before we start though, let's make one thing clear. This is a guide to help you take your first steps inside Dolphin XR. It will not solve all the problems you will encounter across different games, even I have not solved all the issues I ran into during emulation. Just like UEVR, every game will require its own tweaks and settings, and if you really want to go deep you will need to study the tool and check the dedicated Discord. If you're looking for a ready-to-go solution, come back in a few months. With that said, let's begin. From the link in the description, go to iCris4's GitHub, download Dolphin XR as shown on the side and extract the contents into a folder of your choice. Launch Dolphin to make sure the emulator starts correctly, even without games. At the same time, I remind you that you must own your game files to play them. The emulator does not promote any legal use of Nintendo-owned software. I have my own physical collection, you should build yours. Then select the library where your games are located and in the video settings enable OpenXR to activate VR. At this point you are already ready to launch your game. If you manage to reach the main menu after starting it, meaning the usual screen where it asks you to press a button, you have already solved a big part of the process. That means it is working. If you cannot get this far, then something is wrong. You might not have the correct runtime set on your headset, the headset may not be connected, you might have issues with virtual desktop, in short, that part is on you. If it does work, let's see how to set up the control scene game through the controller setup. The control menu is identical to the standard Dolphin one. You can also choose to play old games with a normal gamepad without using VR controllers, but in that case you will lose that magic of using your VR controllers as if they were Wii remotes. From here, select the VR controller input and map the Wii mode and its nunchuck however you prefer. Lower the pointer sensitivity to 30% and bind the recenter button so you always have the pointer in front of you, recentered while playing. From here you can create many configurations depending on the game you like, and you can save and load profiles for both GameCube and Wii games, and also Nintendo 64. Not all games work right out of the box, so I recommend joining the Dolphin XR 2026 Redux Discord, where we are rebuilding a database similar to what has been done with UEVR, with tags and profiles set up to achieve the best experience. If you need to clean up visual artifacts, keep in mind that in the video options you can search for shaders manually if there are shadows or objects that make visibility difficulty or create issues in game. You can highlight the object you want to hide, for example the sky, and then remove it. You can also restore it later if you need it from properties menu. Dolphin XR allows for a huge level of customization, just like UVR by Predog. You can change the world scale, have a tiny version of Mario Galaxy right in front of you, move the camera closer, adjust the angle and much more. You have probably already seen that video going around where it is even possible to play it in mixed reality. Right now everything is still a work in progress, but the community is moving fast. Here I leave you some tests across various games. At the moment everything is still a work in progress, but it is clear that much of the work done back in 2016 is extremely useful here. Calling codes, fix patches and hacks mostly work very well even now. Most important, keep an eye on Discord and X for new updates. Enjoy!
Corner kick.
G! James, I tried. Don't underestimate the enemy. James, take this.
$30 love. $40 love.
About that later. For now, we better get to safety.
That'll be easier said than done. Let's head upstairs.
They're on the stairs, too!
The train. It's moving.
Who's driving this thing?
How the hell would I know?
We better go find out.